just remarkable. Now, Sublime, you did work with Sublime, right?
I did.
What was that like?
That was great. You know, my friend John Phillips, he had me come up there and work with Sublime because they were kind of chaotic. There was a lot going on with those guys, you know, and so I remember, you know, he would say, they're a little bit different, you know, but you're probably used to that working with death row guys. So,
Right.
you know, we're going to see how that all works out. So I went down to Long Beach, and we were going to work on a session. I remember they said Brad was going to be a little late, but, you know, Bud had showed up, and when he figured that Eric wasn't going to be there right away either, he ended up leaving. He said, I'll be back. And then all of a sudden, of course, Eric shows up, you know. And then, you know, he goes, well, they're not here. I'll just leave too. And, you know, I'll be back in a little bit. And then, you know, Brad shows up. And there was always something like that. You know, so it was hard to get a lot of stuff out of them. But it was a good time, you know. I put together some loops with Bud, and we did some mixes for, in fact, I put together a remix with Sublime and Snoop.
Sweet.
For that Doing Time song.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And
I didn't know you were on that.
Yeah, that came out really good. I produced that, made that beat.
Yeah, it was hot.
All that stuff. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
So that was a fun time, you know. I'm excited because we're going to be working with Jakob, his son, and when he came to the studio and I heard him sing, we did a couple songs with Jakob, and we just did it acoustic. He played an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And he sang, and I could just hear, I mean, his voice was pure, and he just had a great sound to him, and I was excited about working with him at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's going to turn into something really well.
Loving that.
Yeah.
Sounds promising.